Just a few minutes from Tokyo's Kanda station, you can still eat a style of soba that people in Edo enjoyed more than 200 years ago, and that tradition is still alive today. Kanda has been one of Tokyo's best-known soba neighborhoods since the Edo period, making it a great place to experience one of Japan's classic everyday meals. Back when Tokyo was called Edo, hundreds of thousands of merchants and craftsmen needed fast, filling food, and soba shops flourished to meet that demand. So what is soba? It's a thin noodle made mainly from buckwheat flour. Despite the name, buckwheat isn't related to wheat at all. It's a seed, not a grain. According to the US Department of Agriculture, cooked buckwheat groats provide plant protein, fiber, manganese, and magnesium, helping explain why buckwheat has long been valued as a staple food. Many traditional Kanda shops still make their noodles fresh each morning by mixing buckwheat flour with water and, in many cases, a little wheat flour to improve texture and strength. You'll often see two styles on the menu: Nihachi soba, made with about 80% buckwheat and 20% wheat flour, and Juwari soba, made entirely from buckwheat. Some of Kanda's most famous soba restaurants have been serving customers since the late 19th century, preserving techniques that have been handed down for generations. Cold soba, called mori or zaru soba, is served on a bamboo tray with a small bowl of dipping sauce instead of having the noodles placed directly in broth. Hot kake soba is served in a light broth made with dashi, soy sauce, and mirin, creating a completely different eating experience from the cold version. One of the most popular toppings is tempura, from shrimp to seasonal vegetables, adding a crisp contrast to the soft noodles. Another classic is kamo nanban, a comforting bowl topped with sliced duck and grilled leeks that's especially popular during the colder months. Kanda is still a busy business district today, so lunchtime often means a quick, efficient meal, with many customers finishing a bowl in just a few minutes. If you hear people slurping, don't be surprised. In Japan, slurping soba is widely accepted and is often seen as a sign that you're enjoying the meal. For cold soba, many experienced diners dip only the lower part of the noodles into the sauce, so the flavor of the buckwheat isn't overwhelmed. Small side dishes of fresh wasabi, chopped scallions, and sometimes grated daikon let you adjust the dipping sauce to your own taste. When the noodles are gone, many shops serve soba-yu, the hot water used to cook the noodles, so you can mix it with the remaining dipping sauce and enjoy it as a light soup. Buckwheat naturally contains rutin, a plant compound that scientists continue to study for possible health effects, but research has not established that eating soba itself prevents heart disease. Pure Juwari soba contains no wheat, but the Celiac Disease Foundation notes that many restaurant soba noodles include wheat flour, so anyone with celiac disease should always ask before ordering. Soba also carries deep tradition. On New Year's Eve, many families in Japan eat toshikoshi soba, or year-crossing noodles, as a symbol of longevity and a fresh start. For travelers, soba is often one of Tokyo's best values, with many traditional shops serving a satisfying meal for roughly 800 to 1,500 yen. A traditional fabric curtain called a noren usually signals that a shop is open, and many casual soba restaurants ask customers to buy a meal ticket from a machine before sitting down. To explore Kanda's soba culture, take the JR Yamanote line, or JR Chuo line to Kanda station and wander the streets around the station, where long-established noodle shops are tucked between modern buildings. So if you're visiting Tokyo, don't just eat a bowl of noodles, taste a tradition that has lasted for centuries. Subscribe for more food journeys that uncover the stories behind every bite.